Hi guys, so I'm back. I'm in the middle of making ribbon for the tags and was like, oh, maybe I should film this. Not that it's all that exciting, but so what I did was I took some white Hug Snug seam binding and I combined it with some of my distress reinkers for the Victorian Velvet and added some water and just cut them to the length that I needed to. And now I'm going to dry them, and then I know that I'm probably going to want a darker pink because this is going to be really light, but I'm going to do that. I'm going to dry these off mostly, and hopefully I can do this without it getting too warm. Yeah, I am so tired today, you guys. I don't know what it is, but I am so tired. Went to work and actually got off a little early, and so I'm home and I'm doing this, and so hopefully this will perk me up. But yeah, so nothing exciting happened at work today. It was just an open registration day. Very boring. Nothing super exciting. So, I kind of like this pink, but I think I'm gonna want a little bit darker. So I was trying to decide if I was going to keep it just this one dip. And I so need to order more of this. I was hoping that I might have enough for 2 lengths of it, but it doesn't look like I will, because there, you know, there's 12 tags, so. Okay, that's mostly dry. So now let's go ahead and toss it in there again. Go ahead and give it a good mix. In there, and there might actually even be, there'll probably be plenty of liquid in there to do one more. Go ahead and squeeze that out, just depending on how dark I would like this ribbon to get. My gosh, my dogs are so naughty when it comes to being outside. They're so mean to that poor neighbor dog. So ridiculous. They've already been in trouble. They're barking. And today Blake didn't even want to listen to me when I was calling him. So they're currently mad at me because they both got in trouble. And, yeah. So I can hear Blake shaking his toy. Oh, she must know that I was talking about her, because here she is. You can stay down, thank you. You can go play with your brother. So this is super easy to do. If you have reinkers, it doesn't have to be distressed. I just happen to have a lot of distressed reinkers, so I tend to use those. Plus, I'm using the Victorian Velvet ink, so it matches perfectly. And now you don't want to get your mat too warm because it will warp. Actually, that's why my mat is the way it is, because I used to craft on that side of it, and I was heating something on it, and now I had to flip it because it was warped and it bothered me a lot. Okay. Want to heat it actually in there, see what happens. Probably take a lot longer because there's so much more liquid in there. But I think this will be a way to keep it a little darker. So we'll just heat. Looks like a gross mess. That's going to take forever to dry. So let's keep that there. I love my Tim Holtz heat tool. It is so quiet. Well, it's actually not Tim Holtz. Well, it's the Ranger one that he uses. Yeah. It is awesome. It's so quiet. If I had my regular one, there's absolutely no way I would be able to, sorry. There'd be no way I could film this and have this going at the same time. I'll shake them out. Yep, that's the darker color that I was looking for. Have a little drink of my coffee. See if that'll help perk me up. Because I'm just like, I would like to go take a nap right now. So, awesome. Does take forever to dry though. Right. Seen that wrinkle, it's what is it? It's like wrinkle ribbon. It's like hand dyed, what do you call it? Hand dyed seam binding. Oh my goodness, Lord. Okay, so I'm done with that and that. It's almost all the way dry. That is dry. So I'm going to set that over to the side. And then I don't have enough to make 12 because I have 12 tags that I have to do. But I know I have, excuse me, at least 6. I don't think I have for so I have enough for 5. Okay, so, well, let me look to see if I have something close. I have this, which will be close enough. 6. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 4, 6. So that's good. Set those right there. Okay, now I have this incredible mess going on over there. Things are just stacked up. Okay. Need to do that. Now I've already pre-cut my pieces for my tags. Sorry, I'm plugging in my hot glue gun so it's ready. So, let's see. I cut my tags at the same time, and when I cut the 2 layers like this, the paper right here kind of pressed into it, so now it's got a little bit of a white edge on it, so we'll try and get rid of that. Actually, let's start by adhering the tags together. Now this is when I wish I would have bought another Xyron sticker maker refill, because it would make life so much easier to put these, but I think the glue, the wet glue, I think is going to be the quickest. Of course, you just put it up there. Lord have mercy. Little Full House reference. Oh gosh, let's keep the glue on the paper. That helps for sure. Of course I say that and then look. Wild. Okay. So the wet glue will also give me just a little bit of wiggle so that I can get them pretty matched up. So tonight, well maybe tomorrow, I don't know. This is super crooked. So tonight or maybe tomorrow I need to pack my crop bag for Expo, because I need to because we're taking a couple classes, so I need to make sure I'm prepared for those. And I've so been enjoying comments that you guys have been making. I didn't put adhesive on that one. Throughout this series. Very sweet and supportive. I have thought of doing, like, you know, one of those live feet, the live ones, but I'm just not, I just don't think that it would work for me. Mostly because these videos, you know, they may be an hour long, but I may have crafted for, you know, half an hour, and then I had to stop because I had, you know, things that I had to take care of around here, or, you know, or whatever. So it's, you know, I think I would just get interrupted too much. Plus, I don't think it's, you know, that type of video is that conducive with this type of project, just because not, you know, it's not a tutorial. It's not we're going to do this project, you know, these are, you know, we're doing this project kind of thing, but it's not, I'm not, you know, doing a tutorial or anything like that. So I don't think that, you know, the late night crafting videos are really necessarily a good opportunity to utilize the live kind of stuff. Plus I'm concerned about the quality of the video. You know, there are people who I love to watch, and they, you know, their videos are, Lord, good gracious, their videos are great, and then when they do, you know, a live feed, it's like, it's so grainy, and it's so just the quality of the video isn't there, and so I don't want that. Let's go. So you can tell on these papers where I cut them all the same, and then there's a couple where I had to go back and cut another piece of the same paper because I didn't have 6. You can only tell from the back. Because for whatever reason, I just didn't have it. Didn't match. So it's so sunny here today, and it's going to be the last sunny day for a while. We had crazy beautiful weather in April, May, and June, like unseasonably nice and warm. And now, supposedly, what the weather people are saying is we are supposed to be, well, that's weird, I don't know why I started gluing the back side. Supposedly, we are supposed to start seeing rain again, and it's going to be kind of like what our normal spring weather is. Not that I'm complaining, because I actually am one of those weird people who likes the rain. I mean, I don't like rain and drizzle and gloom all the time. Like, that's not what I'm saying. But I do definitely enjoy the rain. That's what I'm saying. And I have lost my stopper, so that's not good. And I need to move my pages over here because I have to get to some stuff. But let's see. Okay. All right, now I'm gonna have to die cut some more of these beautiful gold pieces, but I'm not using the entire piece. I'm cutting off that little part of it. There. Let's focus. Focus. Apparently, it's not one of my strong suits right now. Okay, let's ink. These aren't perfect, but handmade isn't perfect, right? At least there's only 12 of these to ink. And then we're going to glue. I think my hubby just got home because I hear those little monsters whining, going crazy. So, like I said, I got off super early today, so I was actually done at 2. Okay, I'm going to stop this video here, and I'll be back in just a little bit. I'm going to go say hello to him, and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. So let's get back to inking. And look, while I was gone, I found the little tip, so that's awesome. Yeah, so he stopped by the dealership on his way home to get his new plates, and so he's gonna go put them on his truck right now. So he's a happy camper. He doesn't like to drive around like with temporary tags. Some people do, some people don't. I don't really care. I don't know if you guys can hear, but in the background, Truly is like crying. Trudy, that's enough! Oh, so not only do we have to do the tags, there is another thing that we have to do because I decided that the bird cage, it was too bulky to leave the jewels on there, so I've taken the jewels off of one just to play around with the layout, and then we have to fix it together. So I will. Oh, that was special. So that will be something that we need to do. So tags, fix the bird cage, and what's the matter? You want to be out there with Daddy, but you can't? Yeah, you want to be out there with Daddy, but you can't? Okay, well, he's busy right now. She does, oh my gosh, it's terrible. There's, sorry, I dropped something over here. She does this howly, screechy thing when she, like, it's a whine, but that wasn't even as bad as it can get. That's, I don't know if you can hear it, but she's kind of doing it right now. Let's see, how many scissors can we get out on the table at one time, right, guys? Well, at least 3. At least 3. Oh, these are going to be so pretty. Truly, stop. Okay, so then the other part of my idea is to put these gold pieces, these gold little leaf branches to kind of bring the gold in. Like that. And then, of course, what is a tag without flowers? And we're just going to put that tag right there, like that. So that is going to be, let's actually move in a little bit, like that. So, let's, what I think, I'll make sure I'm pulling these as snug as I can. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead, get all my tags strung with ribbon. Well, lace and seam binding. My squeaky chair. And then we'll put the branches on along with the flowers. I think the branches will take the longest because they're such little tiny pieces. It's just a little time consuming. Okay. Of course, what project of mine isn't time consuming, right? Everything takes me so much longer. I guess I could have cut these a little shorter. Or my seam binding shrunk. Okay. Gotta remind myself to stay on camera. I had a line. What I considered like my do not cross line. And cleaning my mat came up. Fraying the edges frayed a little bit. I hear Blakey playing with this toy. He likes to squeak it. Squeaking it, Blakey? Is that very handsome? He's so funny. He doesn't like you to really play with the toy. He just wants you to admire how handsome it looks. I just realized I was probably off camera for, oops, let's just zoom all the way out for most of that. So let's just get, oh, hang on one second. Sorry, guys. There we go. Okay, that's a little better. Since I don't have my do not cross washi line. Okay. Let's get back to tying these. So. Trying to finish this because I'm not going to be filming later because I have a Skype date with a couple of my friends, and so obviously if I'm Skyping with them I can't really be filming and talking to you guys. I mean, I can, I've tried it, but it's just very confusing for everyone. I start to talk to them and then forget that I'm filming, and it's just, yeah. There we go. I do need a drink. I'm going to have a drink of my water. I absolutely love the waters from Walmart. I know that they have the flavored waters at pretty much every, you know, grocery store, but Walmart, and well, I don't know, we have Safeway here too, but I know that Walmart has one. It's called Golden Peach, and it is my favorite one. Safeway, they have one. It's a peach cream or something like that. I need to, a baby wipe. And it's okay. I just don't like it as much as the Golden Peach. So I do need to go to the store and pick up some more of those, because I like them and they make me happy. So I just heard him put more food in their bowls. They do not need more food in their bowls, because I fed them this morning, but he thinks that if their bowls are empty, he needs to put food in there, but that's not good for them. Truly, she doesn't usually have a problem with it. You know, she eats when she's hungry, but Blake, excuse me, he is a rescue, and I don't think that, you know, I think he was on the street before they, he was brought to shelter, and then from the shelter, the rescue we got him from, pulled, I think I've told this story before, but pulled him from a shelter down in California and brought him up here. And yeah, so I don't think he's used to having food whenever, you know, just having food left out. I think it was more of a, they had to fight for it, scavenge for it, that kind of stuff. So I think, yeah. But anyway, since we've got him, he's gotten a little chubby. Now, I'm not saying I'm not a little chubby. And, you know, there's, obviously I can stand to lose a few pounds. I don't want to, like, starve the poor guy, but it's not, you know, well, it's not good for humans to be overweight either. But he just, it's not good on the, you know, the little dogs, or any dogs, it's not good on their joints. And, you know, he jumps up and jumps down quite a bit, and I just don't want him to, you know, have hip dysplasia, or, you know, like anything. I don't know. I just don't want him to get hurt, or, you know, have too much stress on his joints. I think he's about 3. Well, wait. No. He just turned 4. Because he was 3 when we got him. So he just turned 4. My goodness. Look at me. I'm bad parent. Can't even remember how old my dogs are. But yeah, you know, so he's not that old, but it's not good for him. So keep trying to tell him, don't do that. They get fed in the morning before I go. They'll get fed in the evening time after you get home. And anytime he sees the bowl empty, I love it. I mean, he's such a good guy. He's so sweet to be, you know, like that, but it's just not good for him. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know where the match to that one went, but let's go ahead and start cutting. All right. There's that. Now I've discovered that this branch die gave me a lot of trouble. And if I could find my piece that I was, there it is, cutting on. If I put an extra like piece of cardstock right there, it basically is perfect. It pops out just perfectly. Okay. It doesn't cut all the way through that piece of cardstock, but it pops out beautifully there. And I'll just move everything up a little bit. Oh, it's going to be work out. Okay. So see, my plates are so warped. Okay. Now, when I've cut through a few times, it does start to pop that out, but it's all right. I've got lots of scraps. You know what? Maybe if I do it, let's see without the precise cutting pad, what happens. I do need to get a new set of plates. There's a movie out, it's called The Secret Life of Pets, and I still want to see it. It looks so cute. Whoops. All that jiggling and wiggling is making my pages over here fall. There. Come on. I don't know how many that is now. Okay. Let's do this for a second. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3. So I know that there were 8. 6, 7, 8. Okay. Take the sticker off this. Actually, that ripped off perfectly. I won't even have to cut it. Shim didn't shim quite enough. I went to bed last night and I took my hair down and I was kind of brushing it out, and somehow I ended up with one of these in my hair. Like, I have no idea. It was ridiculous. I was like, seriously? That is a little bit out of control. I think that might prove that I need a little crafting break. I don't know. When you're so into your project, it ends up in your hair. And you didn't even realize it. Right? We've all been there, right? It's not just me. Okay, that plate was driving me insane. I do have a few plates, but me in the hand. And see, it kind of presses in there. Crud. That one ripped. Good thing I have that extra one right there. Plenty of scraps. Great. probably just dropped. I did. Oh, I'm dropping everything. This is why I do most of my die cutting off camera. Sure. And this little corner didn't cut. Away. That. So I think I only have one more. I think this makes 12, but I might cut one more set after this because, as you guys can see, I tend to lose them quite a bit. And there we go. Okay. There's lots of little gold branches down there. They're so pretty. They're just, I think that even though this die is kind of a pain, it's probably one of my favorite accents. I haven't used it a lot recently. You know when you like something and then you put it away and then you forget that you even own it? That's kind of what happened to me. That's good. Add one more. Last one for good measure. This one almost like embosses, although it does break through a little bit, but okay. I think that's all the die cutting that I'll need to do. Set that up out the way. Excuse me. Lots of gunk on the desk. Okay. Definitely my estimation of, excuse me, of how long this was going to take was a little bit off. This is the last one for you. it's the leafy branch. That's what it is. If anyone was curious. Okay. They're all the same, and it doesn't matter if I do them all the same or not. And I'm going to put my ribbon scissors away because I don't need those, and now we're just going to snip off the part that I'm not going to use. I know all that, and I'm not even using the whole time. I could probably find something cute to do with these little pieces, but oops. In all reality, they're probably going to just get tossed. Because, one, I already have way too much junk, and there's no guarantee that I'm going to use it. Now, if I knew for sure, oh yeah, I'm going to use it in, you know, this project or, you know, something like that, I definitely would save them and use them on said project. But because I don't have a specific project in mind right now, I'm probably just going to toss them. Because otherwise, when I first started, otherwise I'm going to have a million scraps, and that's what I was getting to. When I first started crafting, I saved everything. I don't care if it was a scrap of white cardstock this big. I saved everything. And yeah, it was a struggle, and it became a mess, and it was just, you know, it wasn't fun, you know, when everything is just chaotic and messy. And I mean, my craft room is usually chaotic and messy anyway, but it's just not fun when it's so overwhelming that I just can't even stand it. Okay, grab another, see if I can get some of this gooberness. I'm not going to do a full clean because obviously in the middle of a project, and I won't do that right this second, but I will kind of clean up some of this junk. Don't need that. I don't need that. I don't plan on needing, well, I will need that in a minute, but not right now. I don't need that. I don't need those. If I do, I know where they're at. I was going to use this, but I'm not. I am going to use that. I don't need a full window pad. This can go right there. Okay. That goes there. Okay. I will need the branches. Okay. Okay, you guys can see what I'm doing right there. Okay.